January 2020 Astro Tarot forecast. I am wishing you a beautiful new year. Thank you for your patience. And let's get with it. On the 3rd of January, Mars transited into Sagittarius, and he'll remain there through the 15th of February. This planet of action and energy stimulates your 9th house sector of travel, foreign culture, education, philosophy, religion, what you believe in, your belief systems, the metaphysical, and a spiritual learning capability. So for those Aries, sun, rising, or moons that are interested in certification and getting a higher level of learning achieved, this is the time frame to do so. And Mars is a very active planet and stimulates what you're passionate about. So if there are some places that you've wanted to explore and you haven't had the opportunity, get that handled between the 3rd of January through the 15th, just before Mercury will retrograde on February 17th. So travel and education is highlighted for you, as Mars is your ruling planet and you tend to follow him and his energy around the solar wheel. And please watch your ascendant forecast and your moon for a full dose of the cosmos for the month, Aries. On the 10th, we experience our full moon lunar eclipse at 20 degrees of Cancer. And since Cancer is another cardinal sign, like you are, Aries, this energy, this closure, this release of an eclipse squares the planetary placements that you have in Aries. And squares can be uncomfortable and even shocking. So with a full moon's illumination in the 4th house sector of your home environment, your relationship with your mother, or how you are maternal and where you find comfort and security is a little shaky in the eclipse, the best advice is to not be the reactive Aries that you can be, and channel the High Priestess, which is a very non-reactive energy, and fully listen and be aware of what's coming your way, and to not verbally or physically react in your first impulse. Let things settle and process as much as you can, especially if this is regarding purchasing a home, someone stalling in home contracts or negotiations, or if this is regarding a relationship with your mother. It's okay to pause in the eclipse and to gather calm data and be responsive after the 13th of January. And on the 13th, Venus enters Pisces through February 7th. And the planet of love and attraction and even wealth, Venus can provide prosperity, similar on a lower level of Jupiter. There is an attraction in the 12th house, the psychic sector, developing the mind, processing information, having a smooth effect in the 12th house of the subconscious mind. You could be dreaming up, conjuring up romantic experiences in the mind, and it's a dreamlike state is what I'm getting. Venus in the 12th smooths over the psyche and the dream sector, dreams of love. It's important to visualize love if you want to attract it to your life. So Venus here gives a positive energy flow for that. On the 16th, Mercury, the planet of data and intellect and communication, is direct and moves into Aquarius through February 3rd. Now from the 16th on, your 11th house sector is highlighted Mercury will be there. The sun transits into your 11th house on the 20th and will remain there for 30 days. And then on the 24th, our new moon is at 4 degrees of Aquarius in the 11th house sector. What does this mean for Aries? It means that there are new friendships and connections meant for you in 2020 that come through in the second half of January. Social clubs and organizations that you're affiliated with, new fresh starts are available here. There's a new setting to who you are sharing your private life with. And what I mean by that as an interpretation is you get to decide who's worthy of your data, of your life information. Just because people ask you a question doesn't mean they're entitled to a response. And that's a message for you, Aries, that I'm getting. So there might be an overwhelming amount of incoming energies and people interested in either getting to know you, connecting, being social, invites, and extended offers or opportunities to connect. This could easily be online as well because the 11th house governs the internet. I just think you should pick and choose wisely who is worthy of you. And the feeling I'm getting is there could be a lot of, it feels like an inquisition that someone is writing a book if they're asking so many questions. And they better be writing a book if they've got that many questions, is what I'm getting. I just think that you don't have to answer every single thing. And if you want to get to meet someone or get to know someone or to get to know this club that you'd like to sign up for or this membership or activity, you could do your own investigating as well, research. And there's a fresh new connection available for Aries in this month. I am using the David Palladini, the Aquarian Tarot. Sorry, I forgot the name. I'm in a little bit of two worlds right now, and when I'm in this room, I tend to be. I don't know how long you've been watching the forecasts, but this is my mother's home. And I was born and raised here. I took my first steps right in that yard towards the woods at 9 months old. My mother told me I never crawled, I just walked. So anyway, I'm comfortable in this room, and it's also the room where my father passed. And when I'm here, I'm present because I'm here, but I'm elsewhere. I'm on the astral. So let's see what's here in your cards. I'm very excited about what will be revealed for you, Aries. And if you'd like a private reading, this is what I do. I'm at audreyalison.com. And you can select your reading length via PayPal, and I'll get back to you in an email and let you know my availability. Here you go. 9 of Coins. This is the Woman of Leisure. This reminds me of an Aries client that I have. I know she's watching. The 9 of Coins is preparedness, relaxing in your worth, having what you need around you for support, and reaching a level of achievement where you don't need to go outside of yourself. You have everything you need in your space, in your surroundings. Wow. Ace of Cups. A new source of intimacy, one true love, a new creative passion, feeling fulfilled, your cup overflows. Happiness. Having the love of an individual or vice versa, feeling that emotion yourself. 7 of Cups. Not everything can be seen, and not everything is meant to be seen and understood right away. Sometimes pieces and chips need to fall and dust needs to settle. And sometimes in readings with people, it's so much easier for me to read others than it ever has been for myself. And when I see the Seven of Cups, I identify with that card because there's a tone of mystery to it. And even as a medium and whomever, you know, an astrologer, a planetary interpreter, not all should be understood. You're given chunks and pieces, and everything is meant to be figured out. And the Seven of Cups is the validation that even if not everything is clear about your one true love or this connectivity, allow the time needed to pass for things to filter down and make sense, especially through eclipse season. Come on. You're connecting. 10 of Cups, marriage, relationship, 50-50. Both of them are looking equally at each other. Not one person is above or under the other. There's receptivity and fairness involved. There's a partnership. Some of you are getting involved in creative partnership and artistry. You have one more card and 3 cup cards and 1 coin card. The Devil. Now, when he appears, this is about what is limiting you and what you think you cannot achieve. And it can take a tone of sex and obsession when these two are together, and dedicating your mind to the focus of something outside of yourself, which is always devil, what is tangible, what is material. But your message for January is to remember what is internal and what is within you. That is all you'll need, according to this card. Don't allow your mind to play tricks on you either. You don't always have to listen to what it's telling you. You are not your mind. That is a membrane/organ that's supposed to just think and run on wild. But you're not your thoughts. You can control them. It's hard, and I'm no pro at it. It's just what I'm getting to tell you. And with some focus on the self in this month, self-mastery is a day away. I hope that the eclipse is smooth for you, and I'm wishing you a beautiful 2020. Aries, remember the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.